Men's football is one of the biggest sports in the world, but can we say the same about women's? This is my story.
Football's a global phenomenon with an estimated 5 billion fans worldwide. It's the world's most popular sport that is watched, played and discussed in almost every part of the world. The first ever recorded women's football match was on the 7th of May 1881 and the future looked bright. This was all soon put to an end on the 5th of December 1921 when the FA announced a ban on women's football. 50 years later, in 1971, the ban was lifted and women were finally free to play football once again.
I have been obsessed with football since before I can remember. I started playing in the Boys Trather Bay football team when I was 8 and was hooked ever since. I played in this team for many years, earning lots of experience along with some trophies. During these days, my dad was my biggest support and even coached the team. How did you find being a coach for Asha?
I find it very rewarding, not only being able to try and develop and bring on the skills of all the kids, but also to experience firsthand watching my daughter develop.
At 11 years old, I joined a women's team in order to gain more experience and have a backup team for when I was too old to play with the boys. My dad also coached this team as he enjoyed teaching me and watching my ability to play football grow. In this women's team, I was not allowed to play matches as I wasn't old enough.
There's a lot of similarities between coaching both women and the men's, girls and boys. You just have to try and keep their attention span, keep the sessions fun so that you keep everybody engaged and try and produce better results for the team.
At 13, I finally had to quit the boys' team because of my age, but was glad I still had the women's team to go to. I still wasn't old enough to play, but went to trainings anyway to keep my skills. Over time in this team, I began to feel out of place and sort of started to disconnect from football as a whole. I began dreading going to training and started to think about quitting. After much thinking, I quit. With a loss of interest in that team and no other girls' teams in the area, I was stuck with nowhere to go. During this time, I waited eagerly for a new team for my age group to pop up and I'd have somewhere to go, but it just didn't happen and I began to lose hope. 3 years after quitting the team, I finally got a sense of hope with Holyhead Hotspurs creating an under-17s girls football team. I started going to the tryouts and trainings until finally they named the team and I was in it. I have now been in this team for a couple of months and have finally found my spark in football again.